Hello everybody, welcome to NASCAR News Kid. Today we need to talk about the Cup Series Darlington race. It was disappointing for the domination that was put up. We'll get to all that in just a moment. Before we get to it, I want to remind you, hopefully, hit that like button and subscribe. If so, you already have. Thank you so much for your support. I would never think I would get this far in subscriber count, so thank you all for all of your support for this channel. Anyway, let's get to the recap here. So William Byron wins the pole on Saturday, a huge lap, the third hottest April on record since like 1907 in Darlington, which put up some really fast lap times, and Byron captured the pole. He leads the field to green on Sunday. Caution for Kyle Larson on lap 4. He spins into the inside wall. Wow. World's best race car driver hits the inside wall on lap 4 by himself. Really no help. And he goes like 160 laps down. And more major events here. Carson Hocevar hits the wall, spins, somehow, like Herbst. So, let's set this straight here. Byron's coming to lap. Christopher Bell, Chase Briscoe. Briscoe was up there. Bell had no speed until the end. And Hocevar was trying to stay on the lead lap, crashed himself. Herbst spins him. He cut off Herbst and he spun. And he just made it worse. Caution's out. With like 8 to go in the stage, after battling to stay on the lead lap, like I said, Hocevar getting way too aggressive. Flat out, way too aggressive for staying on the lead lap in the stage. I get it, you don't want your race to end, but just spun himself. And they go green with like 2 to go on the stage. Byron enters the pits first and exits first. He is first on the restart. He would lead to the end of stage number 1. Then some events in stage 2, Brad Keselowski spins. Somehow, no caution, a lug nut fell off, and then, like, 2 laps later, debris caution for the lug nut. Why didn't they throw a caution for Keselowski spinning? That's just my question. Don't even bring in the poor officiating anymore. I don't want to talk about it. Stage 2 is complete. William Byron wins that as well. And Byron leads the field back to green for stage number 3. There are more major events in stage 3. Josh Berry spins on the back stretch, hits the inside wall. I believe that's day over, if I'm not mistaken. And Byron and others pit, like the green flag run now, after that spin. Byron and others pit around 50 to go. Byron was leading at the time. I guess he pitted a little too late, and nope, doesn't cycle to the lead. Reddick cycles to the lead. That's Joey Logano and Christopher Bell for second and third, and William Byron cycles 4th. Why would he be 4th? Well, he gave up time to those people who pitted. So not good. And then it's a green flag to the end. Tyler Reddick is leading. But don't forget, Ryan Blaney out of the situation. Don't take him out. He's coming. He has fresher tires by 5 laps. For those of you who don't watch NASCAR and aren't into NASCAR, that's a big difference at Darlington. 5 laps, fresher tires. Blaney passes him with like 5 to go. Nope. That same lap, caution. Kyle Larson spins off of turn number 2, hits the inside wall. Wow, with 4 to go. It's kind of a coincidence that Larson spun first on lap 4, and they spun with 4 to go. Has anyone noticed that? I don't know. And that brings it to overtime. Blaney enters the pits first, and wow! I want to give a huge, huge, huge shout out to Denny Hamlin, but more importantly, his pit crew. They won this race. Denny Hamlin won this race, and Hamlin won the race with a good restart, and Hamlin's pit crew won the race with an incredible pit stop, which got him to the lead in the first place, and Denny Hamlin zooms down that backstretch, wins for the second week in a row, not with Progressive on board, except, or was it Progressive? I don't know. Don't listen to that. But with the Carl Edwards paint scheme, incredible job. Should have a backflip coming. I wish. But incredible job for Denny Hamlin, and huge, 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 huge shout out to Denny Hamlin's pit crew, more importantly. Anyway, it's a team sport, so if you don't believe that, that's how races are won. Pit crews help, not just the driver. Anyway, let's get to the results here. Denny Hamlin wins the race first, William Byron second. Domination, and he comes home second. I'm kidding. Christopher Bell third, Tyler Reddick fourth, Ryan Blaney fifth, Chris Buescher sixth, not surprising after that good run last year, seventh for Ross Chastain, eighth for Chase Elliott. Wow. Finally, no rudeness to Ty Gibbs at all, no hate towards Ty Gibbs at all, but finally, a good put-together race finishes 9th. Kyle Busch, very decent. Good job for him. Finishes 10th. He was up front pretty much all day. Austin Cindric, 11th. I love that Dale Earnhardt throwback. Zane Smith, 12th. 13th for Joey Logano. He was up front again most of the day. Todd Gilliland, 14th. And Daniel Suarez, 15th. Jeez, I can't say 15th. Let's get to notable results here. Bubba Wallace was up front, and he finishes 21st, I believe. Not on the lead lap. Ryan Preece, 26th. Chase Briscoe, 28th. Very unfortunate. He had a fast car, qualified 4th. I don't even know what happened in that car, because Fox. Alright, I'm getting too crazy here. Brad Keselowski, 33rd. Alex Bowman, 35th. Josh Berry, 36th, with that wonderful throwback, is crashed. And Kyle Larson, 37th, like 170 laps down or something. I don't even know if he finished, by the way, because that crash. I don't know. Let's get to 36 for 36. Ugh, this isn't pretty. My brother picked William Byron. And I picked Chase Briscoe. Now I'm like 50 points behind my brother. Let's take a look here. So my brother got 56 points. Wow. I don't like that. And I got, this number's not good, 9 points. So, final standings right now. My brother is in first. I don't want to say that. My brother's in first with 167 points, and I have 114, so that's not good at all. But if you're someone who's rooting for my brother, you should be happy right now, and I bet you are. We need to do better. Anyway, let's get to some topics to discuss before we wrap this up here. I want to give a shout out to RFK. They deserve some applause. All of the RFK cars were in the top 10 at one point, and they deserved the top 10 finish for all three. Really. Preece qualified second. Wow. Good job for them. They finished 26th. Brad Keselowski third, and Chris Buescher 6th. They all deserve the top 10. That's true. They had speed today, so we have some hope for RFK. It's not all hope is lost. So, and with Talladega coming up, don't lose your hope with RFK, because they will be fast. I guarantee it. And I mentioned this briefly earlier. Excuse me. Why no caution for Brad Keselowski spinning off of turn number 4? I get it. They're trying to keep the race going, but why? Like, you're going to throw the caution for debris anyway, like the lug nuts coming off. NASCAR's making them fools. Anyway, I think that'll wrap it up. This race was pretty decent. Purely domination by that 24 team. I believe they got the Xfinity fastest lap if it didn't change. Won the pole, stage 1, stage 2, and Denny Hamlin wins the race. Good job to them. Another shout out. Huge shout out to that 11 team and their pit crew. Most importantly, they got Denny Hamlin to victory lane, along with Denny's great restart. Anyway, that'll do it. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you before Bristol for my Bristol picks. That'll be Friday morning as always. And, we'll see you after Bristol as well. So that'll do it. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully I get more points next week with 36 for 36. And I'll see you on Friday.